Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. So we are here still in the fuel station, gas station, whatever you want to call it, and we still haven't found the gun. So because we haven't found the gun yet, we're going to keep on looking. We are about halfway temperature-wise, but I have a feeling I know where the gun is, if I can find it, because we're still dealing with that storm in the last episode. We're still dealing with it. But if it lifted even the slightest bit, we should be able to get up to where I think the gun is. If it's not where I think it is, which it should be right over here, it is up the road a touch. But if it isn't up here, then there is another spawn location that it potentially could be. And this is exactly the road that I want to be at. Should take us right up there, but we got to be quick. Not only do we have to be quick about getting up here, we also have to be quick about getting back. There should be a building on the right hand side if I can follow this correctly, but it should be at the very top. It's kind of like a guard tower of sorts, even though it's not a tower. It's just kind of like a building right here. Beautiful. Man, it's amazing knowing the map a little bit, you know what I mean? So there isn't a door or anything. How much is this? This is 77%. What is mine at? Mine's 82. So I'll leave that there because it's not needed at the moment. Let's see. Nothing here. There's a soda. 2 sodas, so we'll keep those immediately. A stack of papers. I should have a ton of them. And this is also the way to get back to Mystery Lake. So, oh, right there it is. So that's going to help out a lot, especially with the wolves, especially with a lot of other things. It's going to help out a lot. But because, as you can see, we are still losing warmth, or health-wise warmth, that's not good. So we're going to have to spend the night in the gas station, but that is completely fine. Look at that, 30%. So we're going to have to find a, what do you call it? A cleaning kit. We're going to have to find a cleaning kit. We'll pick up the boots just in case because, I mean, nonetheless, it's going to be nothing there. But it's going to be good leather if need be. But he's freaking out. But we found the gun, so that's all that matters. And I don't, like I said, I don't believe we have a cleaning tool, cleaning kit, rifle cleaning kit. So because of that, we're going to have to find one. I think the lower percentage it is, the better chance it is to misfire, I do believe. So you definitely don't want that, especially when like a wolf or something's coming up at you. You definitely don't want that. Now I do know that the last episode that went up when I did the first storm or whatever I titled it, Old Man Gaming stopped by and commented. So I just wanted to say, since he is probably here watching this as well. Let's check out that truck. Since he, like I said, he's here and so on and so forth, we are having an official race to 1,000. He is currently in the lead with 631 or 32 subscribers, somewhere in there. Not too shabby. We're at 579, if I do remember. So he is in the lead, but no big deal. Like I said, it's not a life or death situation. It's just kind of like a friendly competition. But he is here, and he said that his people wanted, or his subscribers, or his people, whatever you want to call them, said that they wanted him to play. So, with that being said, I mean, this game is pretty fun. Let's go through the back door, because I thought that we'd be open. Look at all this wood. We can chop it up if we had a hatchet, but I don't think we have a hatchet either. So, because of that, that's not good. But we also need to have a fire. Here, let's see the health-wise. This game has definitely gotten harder since I first started playing it. I am not even kidding. Let's see. So everything's frozen, so that's not good whatsoever. That will help out much because it's not wet. Those are worse. Those are worse. Okay, so we're just going to stay away from that. Did I check everything here? Okay, I did. Let's see. I really want to get back to my other place, but because we can't... Oh, here. If we take the charcoal, then we can mark the map. It's not the greatest way, but it does work. Screw it. Let's use the accelerant. Because we're still starting out, you want to...
That should help warm things up.
You want to get that going. I haven't read that yet, so we have an hour and 16 minutes. That's all it's warming up, is just that bit. That ain't good. Put that away so we don't have to stare at that. What's in here? What's in here? No, come on. Everything load up. There we go. Money. Money. I need... What's in here? Spray can. Don't need spray can. I need wood. Is there any wood anywhere? A ladder? Nope, need a hatchet. So I don't have a hatchet, so that's gonna suck. And I guess I didn't need any, you know, a fire, because I mean it's we're doing fine without it. Since we have this, we might as well load it up. I think I do have all that fun stuff back at the house, but of course, because it's, you know, a storm and everything else, and it's getting dark too, or it's gonna be getting dark, so because of that, we don't necessarily want to do that. Let's use the old one first. We'll just cook up some peaches. Never had warm peaches other than, you know, like peach cobbler or something like that, so eating it straight out of that would be kind of interesting. We have to try it. You never know. Never know till you try it. I mean, you can have peach pie and everything else, but anyway, besides the point. You can pass the time to that. That is hot. Let's eat it. Never mind. I pocketed it. Did not mean to do that. Let's go down to here so we can find it easier and eat. There we go. Now that should warm us up too, but did it? It did. It did. Here, let's see. How much water do I got? How much water do I got? Here, let's see. Over a gallon, so that's fine. What else can I have here? Let's eat these chips right quick. Nice and stale chips. I don't think you can get sick from chips. Not 100% sure. And I don't know about this either, but I know you can get sick from the peaches and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to watch out for that if you ever do get bad peaches. Like normally, about 40% I normally throw them out, just because. Oh, especially sardines. Sardines, it's really bad. We'll pick those up too. Here, let's see. Do I have a sewing kit? Do I have any clothing? Okay, so I don't have cloth. Let's see here. Now, this is part of the game where it's a little slow. Not gonna lie, little slow. Because you can either just sleep all night, which is fine, or you can try to burn time until the end of time, or nighttime, and then you can fast forward. But I'm not seeing any clothing, anything like that, so it must all be back at the other house, of course. You will find that a lot. Every time you need something, you won't find it. So anyway, so because of that, we'll just sleep away. But anyway, hunting season is officially over. Or at least for me it is. It doesn't end until Friday, which would be November 5th, I think. But it's close enough to being over for me. I honestly didn't want to go today or yesterday. I went with my my dad and my brother and all them. And yeah, I haven't seen nothing to be, you know, excited to go. Today was the actual first time that I saw anything in the woods. Like, I mean, we went everywhere. We just haven't seen nothing. So, I mean, it's like, why go if you ain't gonna see nothing, you know? So, because of all that, let's eat this dog food, because, you know, that's always good stuff. Smells bad, but eating it is probably better than starving. Probably. But anyway, besides the point, we can also pass time. Let's pass time for about 4 hours, no big deal. But yeah, so we went all over and didn't see anything. Why? Oh, no, that's why. I have to pass time, not sleep. But yeah, I mean, my dad got one, so at least we have some food in the freezer, but we left, what, 1, 2, 3, I think, like 4 or 5 tags that didn't get punched or nothing. So, with that being said, I mean, we just kind of failed this year, you know. Normally we get, you know, 1 or 2, but gee, we just, I didn't see anything. So, because of that, I mean, it comes around once a year, so you might as well go, might as well have fun. But this time was just going and not having fun. So, but if you are curious, I have a 308 Savage. And yeah, I bought that when I was 16. Technically, I didn't buy it; my dad did. But yeah, I bought that when I was 16 or so. Worked on a fire camp, got my gun, named it Prim, and had a Bushnell scope on it. Now, before everybody, jumps on me in the comments or whatever, Bushnell's not a terrible scope. It's just not the great scope either. So because of that, for my birthday, probably about 5 years ago now. Oh no, it's been quite a while. I got out, and my dad was like, "Here, if you want a new scope, I'll go halfers on it." So I got me a Vortec Diamondback, and it was a 3x9x40, which is what we use. We don't go get too carried away. And then I bought my dad. My first job I ever had. I got paid on a money card.
I might have to drop some gear.
Hey, a hatchet, and so that sucked. It was a money card. Couldn't really do anything with it. So I went to the Walmart, and like I said, it is a long time ago. But went to the Walmart. There's deer out there. If I ever get hungry enough, so I'll have 2 deer. And when I got there, it was a 30-06. I can't tell I can't remember if it was a Remington or a Sag. I think it was a Remington. 30-06 Remington 700 model. And it came, I believe, actually didn't come with a scope. It came with a scope, but it wasn't. Oh, you son of a bitch. It came with a scope, but it wasn't like a brand or nothing. It was just a scope, right? Well, my dad had an old 243 wooden stock, super heavy gun, and actually, killed a lot of deer with it. We're just gonna jump in here so we don't waste our ammo here. And yeah, so he put his Leopold scope on it. Again, 3x9x40. He's had that scope for ever, like a long time.
That'll come in handy.
And so yeah, he had that. And that's his gun. So I bought his gun, so his gun is mine, and my gun is his. It's kind of backwards, but I mean it works. And yeah, that's the guns we use. Now my grandpa, I mean he's what 83 now? 80.
Thank goodness.
How old is that? 83, I think he is. And yeah. I mean, because he's up there in age, and his doctor is like, okay, if you want to keep hunting, then you're going to have to get a gun that you can shoot. So they came up here and got a 22-250, which is basically the smallest caliber gun you can have for a deer. I mean, it works. A lot of people use them for like varmints, like coyotes and stuff like that. But it works. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not the most powerful gun in the world, but it works. Also, the flashlight that I just picked up, you can use it, but only with the Aurora Borealis or the Northern Lights when they come in. So it's kind of useless, to be honest with you. Might as well pick up that water. Nothing underneath the table. Now, what we're really looking for is cloth. We need clothing, cloth, stuff like that. We do still have a lot of cloth there. Oh, work pants, that'll be nice. Do have a lot of cloth still at the house, I do believe, but if we find more, that will always be useful. So let's see, nothing in here. Might as well tear these up. 6 minutes for 2 cloth, that's fine. Like I said, this game is very much about organization and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know the record of this game, like how long people has lived, but there's an achievement on Steam. How heavy? Ooh, I'm 92 pounds. There's what do you call it? An achievement on Steam for 500 days. The longest I've ever lasted was 72. And of course, I had all the stuff. I had the guns. I had everything. Had all of it planned out. Knew exactly everything, so on and so forth. And sadly, I just I got too cocky. I went out and decided to go to Bleak Inlet. I think it's actually on recording. And it's like an hour-long video because I didn't know where to end it. And I died. I did not make it. So yeah, that sucked. But I think that was the longest one. Now, I do have more cloth in there, but because we were so over-encumbered, I had another house I wanted to get to. But, here, where is... Here. Let's see. I've never really used this, but here, we will do... Searched. There we go. Now, that is an... Okay, didn't know it did that. But that is a new deal there. And I didn't know they they added it in not very long ago. So because of that, let's actually go home, and if we have time, it's been 16 minutes, but if we have time, then we'll come back out. I can't run, so that's what's going to suck. We're 93 pounds out of 66. If you do keep your hunger basically full, and you're not hungry, then that will actually give you 11 more pounds you can carry. Now, another way you can carry 11 more pounds, so you can have a max of 22 pounds, is that if you get a moose, then you can make a moose satchel, so that can help you with another 11 pounds. But getting a moose is very, very difficult. I do have a video of me actually getting a moose, and it's how to kill a moose. You know, very, very good title back in the day. But yeah, I actually did get a moose, and it's super hard. I think it takes like 2 or 3 shots, and that's good placement shots. It doesn't necessarily matter where you shoot. I think the deer eventually do die, but I know moose don't bleed out, and I know wolves do. So, I don't know about bears, but I know that wolves and deer do bleed out eventually. It just, you know, the better the placement, so basically right behind the shoulder, the better it is. The closer you are, the better it is. So, all of that being said, you know, so on and so forth. I think this is where all my food is. Yes and no. Don't know why that's in there, so that's kind of weird. Let's go to here. Everything that's good. There we go. 94 is pretty good. The meat, I will keep that with me just because I want peaches with me, and that too. I don't want the coffee with me. We'll drop about a gallon. Here, let's see. I don't want anything else. What's in here? This is my firebox. Don't need 16 of these things. Need about 3. We'll put 2 in there, and then we'll have 1 of those. Fire log we don't need, and we'll get rid of all of those. Deal. The cattail heads are good for fire starter, so that's why I keep them. Oh, so used to playing my PS4 with this game. Just shoes. Okay, so since we got that, we could put the boots that we are not wearing in there. Deal. What about here? Anything else in here? Search what's in here. Miscellaneous, basically. The cloth is here. Here. Because we'll probably do this at night. Might as well grab one of them since I'm here. Miscellaneous. That is... I don't need a whetstone. What do I need? Come on, think about it. Rifle cleaning kit is what I need. I don't have revolver yet, which hopefully we can find soon. I'll keep that on me just in case. What is this? Empty, and all this is empty. So I don't think I have one. So we're going to have to find one. We're going to have to find a... my goodness. Come on, think. Oh, what's this? Banged up dog food. Well, hell, it's 26%. That's food there. I missed that one. So we'll keep that with us, too, as well. I thought we had one, but for some reason I do not remember. What's in here? That'd be good for tonight. What time is it? It's almost morning. Well, it's only morning. But yeah, as you can tell, there's a lot of curtains and whatnot. So then tonight, what we'll do is we'll just basically go around. What's in here? Gloves. That would be cured leather, I do believe. Another sweatshirt, shirt, whatever you want to call it. More gloves. Gee whiz, there's a ton of gloves in here. This person loved gloves. A hat. I think that would be cloth as well. Anything in here? Nope. So I did check everything, or at least I thought I did. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. More cloth. What is that? Oh, I thought it was like a baseball bat or something. It's a broom. You can get wood from that. The trunk is empty. All this is empty. Normally, basically what I'm doing is I forgot, so I need to go around again. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of this video. The next video will be basically more checking out the town. I wanted to get the gun first, but because... What is it? Oh, that's the hat. But because we got the gun now, what we're going to do is I'll probably spend the rest of this day in-game trying to get all of this straightened out. And then, you know, basically, what's better? That one's better. And then basically just fixing up the clothes. And then the next episode, we're going to go up to that house up on the hill. Normally, I think it should have a revolver. We don't need any food. I mean, we got pretty good food. If we do need one, we'll go out deer hunting and hopefully have better success than what I'm actually having in real life. But anyway, I'm going to try to keep these videos moderately short, 20-25 minutes, somewhere there. But thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If, like I said, if you're interested, go check out Old Man Gaming. His link will be in the description below. I'll just, you know, add him or whatever the hell you want to call it. And then you should have a direct link to go straight to his channel. Go check him out. He plays the Long Dark, or not the Long Dark, Gold Rush, and stuff like that. Raft, stuff like that. He's actually in the leaderboards of Gold Rush. So if you want to go check him out, go ahead on out there to the description. It should be in there, and then go check him out. Like I said, we're into a race to 1,000, an unofficial official race. So, like I said, he's like 50 in the lead, but it don't matter. As long as we're just helping each other out, getting there, that's all that matters. So thank you all so much for being here. All the support does truly mean a lot, and y'all take care.